What's up, guys? Today I have a knife review for you of a Bestech spike, and the steel of this one is 12C27N. This is the packaging it comes in, professionally manufactured, made in China. This knife was passed to me by Stassa23, so very big shout out to him for hooking me up and letting me have a chance to review this knife. So it is a pretty cool looking knife. It's kind of a larger knife. I'll do some size comparisons in a second. Came perfectly centered. These plastic, I don't know what you want to call them, nylon handles. So this is not, it's not G10. It's the glass filled nylons on washers, and it has black on the swedge area and the top, and then satin flats. So let me clean the blade off a little bit. So this is a Bestech spike. So they put their logo right there. If Bestech sees this review, okay, you've been, I feel like you guys have heard that putting your name right there, or the name of the knife right there in a weird font, it just doesn't really flow that good. This actually is fine. It looks pretty good. This doesn't. So what I recommend, just remove it. Okay, we don't need to see the model of the knife on the knife. That's what the box is for. We'll know from the box. Okay. Look at what we has done now. There's nothing except for a very small area where you can see S35VN. That's it. That makes the knife cleaner looking. Like I said, I don't have a problem with this there, and even that, because it's out of the way. But just go ahead and remove it, or if you don't want to remove it, move it up here to the flat part and make it a little smaller, and I think that would go better for you guys. But one of the things that well, let me do a little more walk around. So this, like I said, this is a larger knife. It has a 3.5 inch blade, a little over 3.5 inch blade. And just as a size comparison, let's put it up against the Mannix, and it is bigger than the Mannix. So it's bigger, a knife that's bigger than the Mannix. Let's see how it ranks against my Ultimate Hunter. The Ultimate Hunter is pretty much the same size, but less cutting area. Alright, so let's talk about the deployment. So deployment is via flipper tab, and it does have some jimping right there. You can do the light switch method or the push button. So it does have a kind of a softer, it's not rough at all right here. So you can do push button or that. The action, let's talk about the action. So the action is very fall shutty. Something awesome about this knife is the lock bar. The way that they have bent this lock bar to make it. It makes it very smooth to disengage. Let me see if I have something to compare it to. Okay, so here, this is like aggressive on your thumb, and you can feel that for this liner lock. But this one, how it has this rounding here, it feels really nice to disengage, and so it has good action together with the lock bar disengagement and the bearings running on bearings. It has very good action. The value. So you're getting 12C27N, which is a steel that's basically equivalent to VG10 for about $50. Now I think that they recently went to D2 steel, and I think if it's D2 steel, it's going to be a better value for what you're getting. So and this might be under $50. I have to but it's around that it could be like 30 to 50, somewhere around that. But during, for that price range now from knives from China, D2 is kind of like the standard. So 12C27N is okay, but D2 is better. The ergos are good because this is a full-size knife. You're gonna get all four of your fingers on it. Has a tiny bit of jimping right here, and you just can do a lot of cutting with this knife, and it's gonna be pretty comfortable because of the handle. There's not much going on. The clip isn't hot or anything, so it's good. The pocket clip, so like I said, it has a good pocket clip, deep carry. This is what it will look like in your pocket. It does really good in your pocket. It has a good enough clearance there to go in pretty much any pocket you can think of. So there's only a very small amount sticking up. So good pocket clip. And the weight, like I said, this is a 3.5 inch blade knife. It's a full size knife, so it's not gonna be too light. But something that they did do to help with it, you can see that they milled out some of these liners on both sides. So here is the weight, 4.2. That's actually not bad for the size of the knife. 4.2 is pretty good. So overall, I think it's a pretty good knife. It has great action, great ergos, and pretty good value with D2. So look for it in D2 if you're looking for a knife this size. And that's all I had. You guys have a good one.